Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Revelation Station. We're studying the deeper life. We're going to go on into Romans chapter 12, verse 1. He said, I beseech you, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable, which is your reasonable service. So that is the Christian life honed down to a fine a fine art, I guess you might say. This is typified. Well, the Bible says that Jesus said to follow me, right? We're to follow the Lord, to be disciples. So we present our bodies as a living sacrifice, not a dead sacrifice, not sacrificing our lives for the Lord, although He may call you to do that. But Paul said, I die daily. And what that is he's putting aside his will for God's will. In the garden, Jesus Christ said, He said, Father, all things are possible unto thee. If it would be possible that you would, that this cup be passed from me, nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt, right? Not my will, but thine be done. That's it there. And so we are to present our bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. It's the least you can do as a Christian is to present your body as a living sacrifice. Father, is there anything I can do for you today? Please impose your will on my life. I can't imagine how many times I was saved from heartache and misery by asking the Lord to just trap me, lock me smack dab in the center of your will, Lord, and it it works. And more times than I know, like lots of times that the Lord protected me from bad decisions or bad situations uh, because I just wanted the Lord to trap me in His will. Uh, Protect me from myself is a good way to put that. So that's one of the first steps of sanctification. There's a difference between justification and sanctification, salvation and sanctification, right? Uh, it's a whole other thing, but justification is the legal transaction that happens when a person gets saved. He's declared to be righteous. Sanctification is your walk with God over the days, weeks, months, years, decades, your whole life as a Christian. That's your sanctification. That's the work that God does in you. Justification is the work that God does on you. And so presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice is part of your sanctification. Okay, short and sweet this morning. Well, let's go to the second verse. He says, and be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. So you want the perfect will of God. Good is good. It's all right. Acceptable is better than good, but not as good as perfect. And if you present your body as a living sacrifice and you're not uh, being conformed to this world, non-conformance to this world isn't only, well, I'm not going to dye my hair pink and put a clothespin through my nose and walk around in public. Uh, you know, that that's weird and odd, and but not so much so with the world, because the world expects people to go around like that, weirdness and things of that nature. Imagine if you are uh, coming across conservatively and your speech uh, reflects that of a Christian, means no dirty talk and no no cuss words, no whatever, and you're speaking properly and kindly overall. about and to people, then that makes you peculiar. That the world doesn't speak like that. The world has its buzzwords, and you know what all they are. You know, and it doesn't. It mean they don't mean any harm when they say it. It's the world. It's the world, and be not conformed to this world. Like smile, it's catching. That's what we used to say when we were kids. That was the saying. Smile, you know, fine. Stay safe now is what they say. Stay safe, and it's becoming meaningless. It's a cliche. We are all go into Walmart and you can hear them say it, or they used to say it. We are all in this together. No, no, we are not. Uh, we're divided on so many levels, particularly the elite and the regular people, the peasantry. And that's the way it's always been ever since the beginning of time, and it remains that way now. So we are not all in this together. And to believe that we are all in this together is to be conformed to this world. So you have thoughts that are not conformed to this world, speech that is not conformed to this world, uh, manner of life that is not conformed to this world, and such like. And how do you get the power to do that? You live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved you and gave Himself for you. Now that's another lesson, and we'll get into that in the days to come. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you later.